What up, you guys? Mitigate here. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over a hardcore variation of the Witch Doctor Carnevil speed build. I took the Carnevil speed build for softcore and made it feel safer for hardcore. Here's a little clip of some gameplay so you guys can see the style of play. Alright, so now that you guys seen that clip of gameplay, let's go ahead and go over the gear. So we're using Pauldron of the Skeleton King for that extra cheat death or chance on one. We're using Carnevil here for the passive on it. The 10 fetishes close to you will shoot a powerful poison dart every time you do, which goes hand in hand with the build. We're using Hellfire Amulet with the Enforcer gem in it. This gives us the Spirit Vessel passive for hardcore, which is our cheat death. And then Enforcer increases the damage of your pets by 39%, and your pets also take 90% less damage. We're using Stone Gauntlets here, which go hand in hand with your Ice Climbers, which is huge for your survivability, giving you a ton of armor. And then a Killer Cross, since we'll be at full mana the whole time, it'll give us a huge 50% damage reduction. And then I'm also using Lacumba's Ornament for more damage reduction for every stack of Soul Harvest we have up. And then we're using Krelm's Buff Belt just for the movement speed increase, since this is a speed build. Rachel's Ring of Larceny for more movement speed increases every time we fear an enemy, which is huge. You pretty much just spam this all the time and just fly through the rift. Then the Legacy of Dreams gem, of course, since this is a LOD build, giving us our damage increases for not having set bonuses and doubled for ancient items. We're using Depth Diggers for the increased poison dart damage, as well as primary skills generate resource, deal 95% additional damage. Our poison dart gives us a resource, so it does a lot more damage that way. We're using Unity for the damage reduction that you pair with your Templar or whatever follower that you use. Just huge for more survivability. I put Simplicity Strength in here for our third gem here. Increase the damage of primary skills by 65% and hits with primary ability heal you for 4% of your maximum health, which is good to have. We're using Dagger of Darts this build, of course. Poison Darts and Fetish Poison Darts now pierce and deal an additional 470% damage or more, depending on how that rolls for you. That is absolutely essential. Just makes you obliterate everything with your darts, with your Fetish's darts as well. The Ice Climbers, which go hand in hand with the Stone Gauntlets, so we can mitigate that debuff from the Stone Gauntlets. Gain immunity to freeze and immobilize effects. And then we're using Spite, which you craft at the blacksmith over here. You see right here, Spite. You can get that from Greek goblins or doing bounties if you haven't already. And that just gives us our passive for our Gargantuan and allowing him to cleave. That way we don't have to select that rune. We can go ahead and go with another rune and gain this one passively. Okay, so now that we've gone over the gear, let's go ahead and go over the skills. So we got Poison Dart, Spine Dart, which makes this a generator, which is huge for the build. Spirit Walk, Severance, which gives us our movement speed, which is huge. Summon Zombie Dogs, Leeching Beasts. We're doing this for all the healing that we get from this. Soul Harvest Languish for our survivability, increase our armor per harvested stack or harvested enemy. So make sure that you're going in and casting that and getting 5 stacks right off the bat. Horrify Stalker, this will give us a lot of movement speed. When you use it, you gain movement speed by 20%, which is nice. Gargantuan Restless Giant, this is our pet that we're going to keep out, our big pet. And we get to choose Restless Giant here because we have this passively from our offhand, which is the cleave ability. So instead, we're able to have an enraging Gargantuan every time he encounters an elite, which is massive. Then we're running Fierce Loyalty. While you have a Gargantuan Zombie Dog or Fetish summoned, your movement speed is increased by 15%, and it's increased by 30% while Gargantuan Zombie Dog or Fetish is not in combat. So it's just huge movement speed passively the whole time, no matter what. And then we're using Midnight Feast. Damage of your Zombie Dogs and Gargantuan is increased by 50%. Grave Injustice. Gain 1% of your maximum life and mana. Reduce the cooldown of your skills by 1 second when an enemy dies within 20 yards. And enemies are just going to be dying constantly. So that's huge. And then Fetish Sycophants, which you absolutely need. When you hit enemies with your spells, you have up to a 15% chance to summon a dagger-wielding fetish to fight by your side for 60 seconds, which makes the build work. It summons your fetishes. They all shoot darts when you do because of this Carnevil helm. And you just do an absolutely insane amount of damage and get through everything very fast. And that's going to be it for our gear and skills. So let's go ahead and take a look at some rifts and see how this plays out. I did a greater rift and a regular rift as well. Just T16 difficulties. So you guys can see how fast it goes through T16. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the regular rift here. So you'll want to make sure you have your pets spawned in. Just kind of run in there. First thing you want to do is get your soul harvest stacks up. And then just so you guys know, this is pre-recorded, so I'm just kind of voicing over here. So first thing you'll do is go ahead and go in and get your soul harvest stacks on for your defensives. And it's just kind of a bit of a slow ramp up at first while you get your fetishes spawned in. But just like that, we're already ramped up and good to go for the rest of the rift here. So you just kind of walk around, poison dart everything. You have insane movement speed if you needed for those crappy rifts. This is a good rift, so you don't really need to be utilizing that as much. But you just have so much movement speed at your fingertips the whole time. Just round everything up. Make sure you're keeping those soul harvest stacks up. Your pets are just doing work the whole time. The fetishes are shooting darts as much as you are. You see all those darts flying in. And everything just melts. I mean, it's just insane. Super, super cool build in my opinion. I definitely wouldn't say this is the fastest speed build out there or anything like that. But man, it's just so much fun to do. And I've just been enjoying my Witch Doctor so much that I'm going to be pushing on him and stuff. So I wanted to build a speed farm on him as well. You'll see it's just murking elites, no problem. Zero problems whatsoever. Round up 3 packs of elites here and just explode. Everything just melts. And this is on T16 as well. I mean, you can just see the pure massacre. Just all your pets doing work. Even with my health moving down a bit here and there, it feels very controlled. Like, nothing scary, nothing is like, you know, making me nervous. You guys, all you hardcore people know what I'm talking about. So, super fun build I thought I'd share with everybody. I don't see many guides out there with hardcore variations. It's all mostly softcore, and then you kind of have to figure things out yourself to adjust. So I figured I'd put this one out there for those hardcore peeps, and even softcore peeps if they want to run it this way, or kind of go from here and figure out their best path for softcore. But just like that, the whole rift is done, quick and easy, no problems whatsoever. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the greater rift that I did as well. This is only on 75 difficulty, just to kind of show like T16 farming. So one thing that's really nice about this build is even with crappy rifts, and I think I get a decent rift here, but even with the crappy rift, you don't really have a problem getting around finding those elites, making a crappy rift actually seem a little bit quicker. But as you see, it's really quick ramp up time. Easy to just kind of get up in the mix. You don't have to worry too much. It's not too squishy. Now, I wouldn't say this build is for like pushing super high or anything. However, it's just a really, really good T16 farmer. And it's enjoyable to play and fun to watch your pets just explode everything and darts flying everywhere. Just a super fun and cool build, in my opinion. So hopefully some of you hardcore players that love Witch Doctor can get something out of this, or even just people who love Witch Doctor in general, or are looking to play one. Yeah, you can see it just melts elites, like zero problems whatsoever. Look how far we're progressing into this rift already. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it's quite as fast as like maybe a multi-shot Demon Hunter or something like that. However, it's just super, super fun. And you will not regret playing it. It's just fun to watch, man. You can just melt anything and everything. I am curious to see how high this can push speed-wise. Like, how high can we do speeds with this build? So maybe I'll do some testing with that and see if you can push speeds like even higher. Like how high you can go. What is the limit of this build and still maintaining that speed? So maybe that'll be another video I can do. But for now, we'll remain a T16 farmer. And then we'll see how high we can go from there. It's just good stuff. Quick and easy rift clears. It just melts, actually melts Rift Guardians too, no problem. And just like that, the Rift is done. Quick and easy. Alright, so hopefully you guys can get something out of this video for Hardcore Witch Doctor. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube for more content. Follow my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/mitigated. I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. or later PST time. Thank you guys. If there's anything you guys can add in the comments, tweaks we can make to this build to make it better, anything we can update, I'm always up for that. So thank you guys and have a good one. Peace.